So it looks like Joe is free. Welcome to Ringo TV Reactions. #1 reactionary channel on YouTube. Daily coverage of the Ashley Janae case. So it's looked like Joe McCann is cleared to return to the United States. He's cleared. TMZ put this info out. We're going to talk about that in a few. But before we get into that, guys, I got to give you breaking news. Breaking news, guys. Fumi Desalu-Vold filed 3 copyright claims falsely against Ringo TV for my commentary and criticism. That's right. I need for the YouTube community to know about this and to take action. If we're to get justice for Ashley, please explain to me, why would Fumi file 3 copyright claims against me for reacting to her videos of her reacting to other people's videos? If that don't speak volumes, guys, on who you should be listening to, I don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm the only YouTuber right now that is under attack because of my coverage of the Ashley Janae case, to the point that Fumi now has Ringo TV's personal information, which mean if Fumi is involved with any illegal activity in regards to the case of Ashley Janae, she can now give that information to whoever she please to compromise my privacy, thanks to YouTube. YouTube's DMCA system has been a problem since the inception of YouTube in 2005. I think YouTube's DMCA takedown system is backwards. It gives people leverage to abuse other people just because they don't agree with them. Anybody that is following Fumi need to just unsubscribe at this point, because she's trying to destroy my platform, get me canceled off YouTube, destroy my family, my livelihood. This is how I earn money to pay the bills, to take care of my 4 kids. Fumi don't care. She's trying to end my platform because she don't like criticism. But yet she's criticizing Joe. Fumi uses other people's videos all the time. And she sits there like this and lets other people's videos play. While she sits, she's not talking, she's not communicating. I react to her videos of her reacting to other people's videos. She files 3 copyright claims alleging that I violated her copyright, which is bogus. It's false. If you folks are still following Fumi when she's doing this disgusting, gross work of trying to silence me while I'm trying to cover this case, then you're evil. You gotta be just like her. You got to be like her. I don't know, how could people follow these YouTubers? I've been warning you guys, telling you, these influencers are grifters. They do not care about Ashley. What they care about is money. Fumi don't like the fact that I am critiquing her. That's crazy. If you don't want nobody criticizing you, you shouldn't be on YouTube. Who made you think you're above criticism to the point where you can criticize Joe McCann, make up a whole bunch of lies, spread gossip, rumors, all sorts of stuff to destroy his name, his reputation. But the minute I say something about you and a bunch of these other YouTubers, you want to go file 3 copyright claims and get 3 of my videos removed. Go check the playlist that I created, guys. I created a playlist for the Ashley Janae case. 3 of the videos is missing. Power pack videos, full of truth. Me breaking down the case. She went and filed copyright claims against the videos where we showed her basically teaching that Ashley's family should use the GoFundMe money to bribe people in Africa. She tried to silence my videos so she don't get incriminated by the FBI. Could you believe that? How many of you people, I just want to know, how many of you people that are viewing right now have recently just unsubscribed from Fumi because of what she's doing to me? I need to know if there's human beings here. I really need to know, because this is disgusting. I never filed copyright claims against anybody. You know why? Because this is YouTube. This is YouTube. This is YouTube. A place where we come, we make videos, we educate, we entertain, we teach, we talk about different topics. Fumi is taking this thing so serious. She's not concerned with her. She's concerned with the fact that I had some things to say about her, and she don't like it. So she decides to go abuse YouTube system. Anybody that is following that woman at this point, you gotta be insane. I'm telling you. How much more proof I gotta show you? Go to my community section and look at the 3 copyright claims she put on my platform. Struck my channel. So now my channel is in position to be terminated. So all of you folks that love Ringo TV, we're going to be gone soon. Because of Fumi. Because she don't like when a Black American man criticize her. This is why I told you folks. She don't care about American Black woman. Fumi is African. She's not our people. Do you understand me? She don't care about us. Do you understand? Y'all think he's a problem? He's not the problem. She don't want nobody to criticize what she's doing with all these other YouTubers that are exploiting Ashley Janae's death for cash. So she go and she file copyright claims against my material to silence me so that you folks don't get to see my work. Basically, trying to silence the competition. In other words, I don't like the fact that Ringo is growing. I don't like the fact that the people like Ringo. So let me shut down his whole platform with false reports. Now, if Fumi is doing that to me, how much more you think they did to her? How much more do you think this man is free? This man is now allowed to get his passport back and to come on back into the US. You know why Ashley Janae is not getting justice, guys? Because you folks keep supporting people like Fumi, people like Trent, people like Sheba, people like all these grifters who filed false copyright claims to silence the real people who've been fighting for this woman's justice the whole time. I'm being attacked. My livelihood on the line, family privacy on the line. Everything that I do is on the line because I decided to stand in the gap to fight for this woman's justice. And you got this African woman named Fumi who went to YouTube knowing that my videos are protected under fair use, knowing I did nothing wrong, knowing that I have every right to criticize whoever I please. But she went and used the DMCA, Digital Millennial Copyright Act, takedown notice to silence my thoughts. That is the equivalent of murder. That's the equivalent of unaliving me. That's the equivalent of hanging me alongside Ashley Jeanette. That's the same thing, guys. Absolutely sick. And that's the problem. You see what I'm saying? See, I don't think you understand because somebody just said, sir, respectfully, Ashley is Caribbean. Ashley is our people. Do you understand that? Fumi is not. Do you understand that? So you think people in the Caribbean are not your people? So you saying that Trinidadians, Jamaicans, Panamanians, all these people that are our people that were scattered all over the world due to the transatlantic slave trade, you saying they're not your people? And you're wondering why we got so many problems. I told you guys, and I told you guys 1,000 times, our people were sold into slavery. And you know who sold us out? Africans. They're the ones who sold us out. If you think Fumi cares about this woman, think again. She don't. She cares about money. Do you understand me? This man did something to this woman. He's a free man now. He gets to come back. Is Fumi trying to silence him? No. Who is Fumi trying to silence? Ringo TV. You know why? Because I'm speaking the truth, guys. Fumi can now be investigated by the FBI because of the things she said on social media. Fumi, do you really think because you filed 3 copyright claims that that's going to stop the FBI from questioning you? When you told the family of Ashley to use the GoFundMe money, the US dollar, to bribe people in Africa in order to get results, you thought that by filing those claims that it's going to help you? No, it's not. No, it's not. Expect 3 counter notices coming your way. Expect them to come your way. And I promise you, once YouTube deal with you, after they investigate all the stuff that you're doing, they're going to handle this thing accordingly. Because I did nothing wrong. I contacted you, Fumi, via email. The email that you used to file those false copyright claims against me, I contacted you, telling you, let's resolve this behind the scenes. There's no need for you to be doing that. You're a YouTuber. You react to other people's videos. You just reacted to Trent's videos where he was at the funeral. You, Fumi, Desalu-Vold, was reacting to Trent's video of him at Ashley's funeral. You just reacted to his video. Did Trent file a copyright claim against you? No. So why would you file a copyright claim against me? What did I do? Nothing. You're abusing me. That is called harassment because you're trying to silence me from doing my damn job. Shame on you. This is YouTube. Learn how to follow the rules. You have almost 1 million subscribers. Fair use allows anyone to react to videos. How dare you do such a thing? All you viewers need to unfollow from that woman. She's not fighting for Ashley's justice. She wants money. I've been telling you this every single day. These YouTubers come on, they acting like they care. They don't care about her. They don't care. Every day they'll make a new video. What is Fumi doing? Is she making her own videos? No. She reacts to other people's work. I asked this woman, cease and desist, retract those copyrights. She didn't do it. She filed another one. 3 copyrights. And I didn't do nothing wrong. The other day, you had Sheba. She pulled up in my live chat angry. Copyrights in order. Making threats. I told her, go ahead and file them. Because we deal with those things all the time. She probably thought about it like, you know what? Let me retract this. Let me not go there because it is protected under fair use. I may end up losing my entire YouTube channel behind that nonsense. Let me not play around playing with this man's channel, with this man's livelihood. But Fumi, she said, you know what? I don't care about this Black American man. I don't care that he got 4 daughters. I don't care about him. I'm going to try to shut down his whole platform, his livelihood, everything. Because I don't like Black American men who talk about me. That's basically what she's saying. She don't like the fact that I'm calling out the liars, the grifters. I've been 100% consistent with this case, solving this case. She's trying to eliminate the competition. She's trying to get rid of me, guys. Go to my community section. Look at all the copyright she sent on my platform. Look at it. I'm very angry right now. Very angry. Because it's designed to mess up the momentum of the platform. It's designed to sabotage my growth. Destroy any sort of earnings I may get. Trying to ruin everything that we're working on here to bring justice to Ashley. You tell me, is she trying to get justice? Is she? With that kind of energy, you think she would be applying that to Joe. But no, she's not applying that kind of energy to Joe. She's trying to crucify me. So I need for you people to voice your thoughts. I need for you people to go to Twitter and go to the YouTube team, Team YouTube on Twitter, at Team YouTube, and let them know that Fumi Desalu-Vold YouTube platform filed multiple copyright claims against Ringo TV Reactions falsely. She is abusing the copyright system in order to silence my voice. That's what she's doing right now. Go to the community section where my post is. I gave clear instructions on what you can do to help in this fight. Because I'm fighting for this woman's justice while everybody else is trying to get rich. This woman filed 3 copyright claims against me. Then she went and uploaded a new Ashley Janae update while trying to sabotage my platform. So all day, I'm trying to get to work to bring you guys updates and content. Instead, I'm fighting with YouTube, trying to sort all of this mess because my videos that I've worked so hard on to bring you people was taken down. Delete it. because some African woman decides that she feels no one should critique her when she's spreading lies about Ashley. I confronted those lies, critiquing her the same way she's critiquing Joe. Did she try to cancel Joe? No. Did she try to get Joe's social media shut down? No. And Joe is responsible for this woman's situation. But they got all that energy for me. You know why? Because I'm speaking the truth, guys. When you speak the truth, they want to unalive you. When you speak the truth, they want to cancel you. Y'all look at Fumi, y'all see some woman there, she's like, hey, my Fumi nation, hey, she don't care about us. She want money. Do you understand? She don't care about us. She's not our people. She's not. She's African. They're not our people. They're not. She knows that. Absolutely disgusting. I am disgusted that we're trying to get justice for Ashley and another YouTuber is busy trying to cancel my platform. And I did nothing wrong. Imagine a black man trying to stand up for a black woman who was murdered. And this is the reward I get from an African. If you're Nigerian and you're watching this video, I'm done. I am done. I am disgusted at that level of evil. That level of evil is the equivalent of murder. That's the equivalent of unaliving Ringo TV for absolutely nothing. And then those of you that go to her platform and you voice your thoughts, what is she doing to you? Deleting your comments, blocking you. Deleting your comments and blocking you. For what? That's how you guys get down? Trent, that's how y'all get down? Y'all copyright people? So this is not about Ashley. This is about gatekeeping. This is about YouTubers joining together to maximize profits off her dead body. You see that? Because Fumi is busy promoting all these YouTube channels. She don't even mention my channel. She's busy copyright striking my platform behind the scenes, and you viewers don't know. We're going to make the world know what Fumi is doing. Absolutely disgusting. Joe is a free man. He's able now to come back to the U.S. Zanzibar gave this man back his passport, told him he good to go. He can come on back. What does that mean for Ashley's justice, y'all? Because these YouTubers, they're not fighting for her justice. I'm the only one being attacked right now. No other YouTuber can say they're being flagged down. I go through this all the time, guys, because I speak the truth. Because I'm seeking justice for Ashley, I'm getting attacked. And now Joe is able to come back to the United States and do what he need to do. The breaking news: influencer Ashley Janae fiance Joe McCann cleared to return to the USA. Joe is cleared to return to the USA, guys. Ashley Janae's fiance Joe McCann has been given back his passport and will be returning home to the USA following Ashley's shocking death earlier last month, TMZ has learned. Now remember, I reported to you after doing a reaction video to Trent's video. Trent said TMZ was rejected at Ashley's funeral. I said that was a bad move on Ashley's family because they could have had the heirs and the resources of TMZ at their disposal. Now TMZ is publishing Joe McCann when they could have been given coverage for Ashley Janae. TMZ tried to reach out to Ashley's family and was cut off. TMZ said, okay, cool. We'll go to Joe. Now they're going to Joe. Now remember Trent told you he got a source and he knows where Joe McCann is? That's a damn lie. You know why? Because TMZ got the real news. Joe was still out there. Now he's able to come back to the US. I told you all these YouTubers are lying to you. They're all lying to you. You know? Let me shout out these super chats, guys. Let me see. Shout out to Denise for the $20 support. Says, I went to her channel and called her out for false claims against Ringo TV Reactions. Appreciate you. Appreciate you doing that. Because her viewers need to know. Shout out to Holly. Holly for the membership. Appreciate you stopping by, joining Team Ringo. They're trying to silence me, guys, for speaking the truth. When I tell you, man, doing this social media thing, it's very stressful, man. I've been going through a lot, man. Those of you that know my situation, it's like stress on top of stress on top of stress. Just when I'm trying to breathe a little bit, the devil come with something new. Just when I have my head above water and I'm trying to get some oxygen, the devil come with something new, adding more stress on top of what I already got to deal with. Here I am, dedicating my platform, my livelihood, my life to bring justice to Ashley. And an African woman, a Nigerian African, filed 3 false copyright claims against me to shut down my platform. That's the equivalent of trying to get you fired. So those of you that are at the 9 to 5, imagine a coworker going to HR trying their best to get you fired with lies. That is what Fumi is doing right now. Absolutely disgusting. I am disgusted in what that woman is doing. Nobody should ever do that as a YouTuber. It doesn't matter if you disagree with me. It does not matter. Commentary and criticism is just that. When you resort to trying to silence somebody, that's the equivalent of putting a hit out on them. And being that I have to file counter notifications through YouTube in order to get my videos back, Fumi get to receive all my personal information. So that means if she want to hire a hit to have Ringo unalive, she can go ahead and do that now. So I'm making this video publicly clear right now that Fumi Desalu-Vold YouTube platform have Ringo TV's personal information. If anything happens to Ringo TV or his family moving forward, I hereby present this message to the FBI in the United States that Fumi Desalu-Vold YouTuber have my information. Because this is unacceptable. And a lot of times what YouTubers do in order to silence you is they use YouTube system. Listen, YouTube need to get rid of how backwards their system is. No one should be able to file a copyright takedown notice unless they can prove that they have a court order on file that they can upload to YouTube. First, it should never be that you get to take down people's livelihood, strike their channel down, and then I gotta now prove my innocence. If I violated a copyright, YouTube, you guys should be asking the claimant for proof in terms of a court order. This is so unacceptable. It's abuse, harassment. I got thousands of viewers that depend on my work to reach their ears, to teach them about this case. And your system allows people to just come in and just file complaints and use it as a form of harassment to silence people. The minute someone filed a copyright notice, YouTube, they should have a court order document ready to upload. If they don't have it, they should not be allowed to use your system. This woman is abusing my work because she don't like criticism and she's trying to remove what she put out there. And think about this, guys. The videos that I reacted to, it includes other people's videos that Fumi was reacting to. Fumi is reacting to Sheba's video. So I react to it, giving my commentary. So how is it that Fumi is claiming copyright ownership of Sheba's video? What are you doing? You don't own nothing here. You don't have a copyright. You don't have nothing registered as a copyright. This is YouTube. You don't have a product. You don't have a movie. You don't have a CD. It's a YouTube video. Protected under fair use. You know this, and you still abuse the system. I hope and pray when YouTube do their investigation on what you're doing, you get dealt with accordingly. Because that is straight abuse. I'm trying to get justice, doing my job, speaking truth. You're not trying to silence Joe. You're trying to silence me. That tells me everything I need to know. It's not about Ashley Janae for these YouTubers. It's not about that. It's about how much money they can make off her death. How long they can drag the story. How long? They're not offering you no results. They're not offering you no information. All they doing is regurgitating what they heard from somebody else. When I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, these YouTubers hate me. They want me to die. That's how bad it is. They want me dead, y'all. You see how she got unalive? That's the same way they want for me, fam. Y'all busy listening. Y'all think this is a joke. I am telling you, these people want me dead because I'm speaking the truth. I need all of y'all to go to Team YouTube on Twitter, at Team YouTube. At them. You have to at them, then you write your message and let them know. Fumi Desalu-Vold, make sure you have her channel linked so they know who we're talking about. Let them know that Fumi Desalu-Vold is filing false copyright claims as a form of harassment against Ringo TV Reactions for doing commentary and criticism, which is protected under fair use. Let YouTube know how important my videos are to you. Let them know that. Let them know how educational they are, and so on and so forth. To the person who said no, I don't know why in the world you're saying no. Let me just get you up on out of here, right? Because you must be some sort of demon. I don't get that. You saying no like we're not going to do that for you. You don't have to. You don't have to. I don't know why you're even here being evil. That just goes to show, guys. You see how that person said no? Nobody don't really want justice for Ashley. Nobody don't. You guys don't want justice for Ashley. That's what it is, right? You don't. So y'all don't want justice for Ashley. That's what y'all telling me? So all this time, I'm putting in all this effing work, research to help solve a case. Y'all don't care? So this is entertainment for y'all. I'm wasting my time. Maybe I should move on to another topic. Maybe I should move on to another topic. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should move on to another topic because I must be wasting my time. I must be wasting my time. And here's the thing. Anybody that come in here, fam, at this point, and you say anything in my comments that is out of pocket, I'm blocking you. This is not a time to be playing games with me, right? My livelihood is on the line. My work, years and years of work and dedication is on the line because one YouTuber feel I don't have a right to speak. And she decides to file a false claim. False claims like crazy. Absolutely sick, bro. Now Joe McCann is out, free to go. It don't make no sense now that I continue with this case at this point because I don't really have the support of the people. I thought I did. I thought that I was doing a good job. I thought that the time, the dedication, the work put in to bring justice to her was worth something. But I can see that it's not because the people don't care. And I'm realizing that this is affecting me, my family. Because when my YouTube channel gets terminated, I'm the one that's going to be on the streets. The viewer won't care. So talking about this topic actually caused me more harm. This is what happens when you're a real YouTuber and you have a heart of gold and you try your best to seek justice for someone. You end up getting fucking killed. So now the enemy has my address, phone number, personal business. They can find out family names now. They can go do research. They can do all of these things. And what do I get? What's the reward do I get for standing for justice? This is why any black man or woman that stand for justice, they end up getting killed because they don't got the support of the people. And to everybody, when I'm gone, please don't come online acting like you kid. Don't do that because I can see where this is going. I know where this is going. And it's not good. It is not good. Imagine that. Trying to silence somebody's voice, man. Trying to silence somebody's voice because they are giving out good information in regards to the case. So now we want to silence Ringo TV. Fumi, I know you're listening. I am 100% disgusted with you. You're a horrible person. Absolutely horrible person. YouTube system is backwards. They let people get your personal info when you file a counter notice. That's what they do. People do that because they want to get your information. And YouTube allows that. Trust and believe me when I tell you, they allow that type of stuff. Really, really sick. But that's the way the game goes, guys. That is the way the game goes. How can I keep doing what I do when my channel is at the brink of being terminated? How? How could I keep doing what I do? Does that make sense? How could I keep doing what I do? It don't make no sense, guys. When y'all say stuff like that, keep doing what you do. How? How do I do that? To She's Creative, I unblocked you. To She's Creative, I unblocked you. So come back in the comments, let us know that you're here. Do not make the mistake of posting comments that's going to come across as if though you're saying no to the request that I'm giving the people. Do not make that mistake and make me see those type of comments. Right now, it's not the time. I'm not here to play right now. This is serious business. I am very angry right now because I dedicated all my time into my work. And people they don't take this type of stuff serious. Let me block the person here who has a laughing face. I don't understand what is funny. There's nothing funny right now. Right? Nothing funny. And in the end, I will have the last laugh. So all of this laughter, all of that stuff, in the end, I will be the one laughing. Matter of fact, let me make sure I screenshot your comment because I'm going to need that for another future video. So let me get that comment as well because I'm going to use that for another video. So guys, let me shout out this other super chat. Shout out to the Curiosity channel for the $100 support. It says everyone in the chat and who supports and is subscribed to Ringo needs to go to other platforms and spread the word about what Fumi is doing. See, this is the problem. Y'all are here playing. Y'all playing. You see the Curiosity channel? Not only did they follow all the instructions, they also went to Twitter and made it hot. They did everything necessary to support Ringo TV. Thank you. You're the only one who did something. Everybody else that's in the live chat, y'all just sitting around being entertained. This is not entertainment. This is real life. And what this is telling me is Ashley cannot get justice if you folks cannot even help a man who is alive. How could you help Ashley who is dead? How could you? It doesn't make any sense. Says spread the word about what Fumi is doing. It's not just about speaking here about it. We hold the power. And that's the point. You, the people, have the power. Fumi don't have no power. You, the people, decide who get viewed and who don't. You have to voice your thoughts. You know? You have to voice your thoughts regarding this situation. Let me see. Okay. Making sure I'm checking this live chat here. Because it's up to you folks to spread the word. Because Fumi knows what she's doing. Trust and believe. She knows what she's doing. She don't care. What she's trying to do is silently kill me so I could disappear. You don't know what happened. The same way they unalived Ashley and nobody don't know what's going on, that's the same way Fumi is trying to unalive Ringo TV. So that I'm gone. And y'all wondering, where Ringo at? What happened? And you don't even know who murdered me. I'm here to tell you, it was Fumi. Go to my community post, look at the 3 copyright strikes that she issued against my platform for no reason. For no reason, guys. No reason. You, the people, must do something. This is not something where you just sit around waiting for YouTube. YouTube is just a business. They don't care. They really don't. It's the people who got to make moves. Is YouTube going to bring justice to Ashley? No. You, the people, must do that. It's like a bunch of people all the time. They start talking about, oh, God is going to do that. God ain't doing a damn thing. You, the people, got to do what y'all got to do. If there's a fire, who you going to call? God or the fire department? Who you calling? House is on fire. Kids is in the house. Who do you call? God or the fire department? I'm calling the fire department. That's who I'm calling. I'm not calling God. You know why? Because God is not the one that's going to put out the fire. Somebody said, but God knows everything. Well, he could have put out the fire before it started. He didn't. So I need to call the fire department. At least I know they're going to put out the fire. I'm not waiting around for clouds and smoke. I'm not waiting for that. If the people don't take action, nothing's happening. Now, Joe gets out of whatchamacallit, being held by the Zanzibar police. He's out. And now that the case is really starting to go to another way, I get attacked by Fumi. I thought YouTubers were working together to solve a case. No, they're not. YouTubers are trying to make money. They don't care about Ashley. I tell you this 1,000 times. Fumi is the handler of all these other YouTube platforms that are exploiting Ashley. That's why she's promoting all of them. She's the reason why Trent gets all his views. She promotes him every day. That is why he gets views. It's not because he's good. It's because she promotes him. So my voice don't matter no more. Let's cancel Ringo. We don't like hearing Ringo. He's too good at what he do. He solved the case. So let's cancel him. That's what YouTubers are doing now. So if a YouTuber don't like what you say, they file a copyright claim, even though they know you can react to their videos under fair use. Ain't that amazing? When Trent does videos, he reacts to videos. When Fumi's does videos, she reacts to other people's videos. When other people do videos, they react to other people's videos. I react to Fumi's video, I get hit with false copyright claims, claiming I infringed on something. And I'm not supposed to be angry? I'm supposed to be happy about what's going on, guys? 3 of my videos with excellent work. I'm talking about hours and hours and hours dedicated, breaking stuff down. Gone. Gone. I lost a lot of confidence in people. And I don't trust people like Fumi, if you know what I mean. I don't trust you folks. Never will. That's why I said, if you're Nigerian, today's a bad day for you. I don't trust y'all. What she did is pure evil. I don't trust her. And she's the same one who told the family to use the GoFundMe money to bribe people in Africa. That's what she said. Absolutely sick. All this type of stuff does, it divides people, guys. It divides people. What Fumi did is pure evil. That's why I said, you need to take action. Right now. You need to take action, do what needs to be done. For real, for real. Because it's unacceptable what's going on. Absolutely unacceptable. And I don't want no fake love. Let's stop with the fake nonsense. Right? If you rock with the platform and you appreciate the work, I shouldn't even have to. I shouldn't have to be telling nobody nothing. People supposed to be actively moving. This is why Ashley is dead. Nobody was there to protect her, and nobody's fighting for her. None of these YouTubers are fighting for her. They just want money. How many times I got to tell you that? They don't care about Ashley. None of them put in any work. I'm the only one working. I'm the only one in this Ashley Janae case that is working. Everybody else, they playing games with this case. They lying, they spreading rumors, they gossiping all day, making up stories. You had Trent saying, oh, I know exactly where Joe McCann is. My source told me exactly where they are. TMZ just dropped the real info, said Joe is on his way back to the United States, meaning he was held in Africa for over a month. He's now getting ready to go home. So what that says about Trent's information, it says he lied. I told you all these people are liars. He get his passport back and he gets to go home. At no point did they say he's charged with anything. What are these YouTubers going to talk about next? The same thing I just finished talking about? To drag the story on again? While at the same time, Fumi is trying to silence me because she don't like the things that I got to say about her. Listen, to any YouTuber, if you don't like when somebody criticizes you, you need to leave YouTube ASAP. You don't belong here. If you got a problem with people talking about you, you shouldn't be on YouTube talking about nobody, because that makes you a hypocrite. Fumi could talk about Joe and make up all sorts of lies, slander, defamation of character, you name it, and talk about him all day. But if somebody talks about Fumi and they're a YouTuber that is as good as me, she resort to nasty work of trying to silence you by abusing YouTube system. You see that? Fumi is not pro Ashley Janae. She's trying to make money, guys. That's all she's interested in. My videos made people see the truth that Fumi is not authentic. She don't like that because that messes up money. You see what I mean? It messes up the money. She don't like that. So I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just doing my job. Commentary and criticism. My channel, Ringo TV Reactions. I'm a reactionary channel. Commentary and criticism. Anybody's content can be reviewed. So to those folks who say, you can't use Fumi's content, are y'all all dumb? Fumi is using everybody's content in her videos. She reacted to Trent. She reacted to Sheba. She reacted to this one. She reacted to that one. So y'all see this. It's okay for her, but if Ringo react to her, I'm the bad guy? No. I didn't do anything wrong, guys. I don't deserve this. I didn't download her video and re-upload the video as a mirror. In my video, you see me sitting here. Her video's on the screen. That's called commentary. That's protected under fair use. What Fumi is doing is gross abuse. It's abuse. And to all you folks that may post comments or go here and go there, make sure you screen capture what you post because it will be deleted. You do know that, right? So make sure you screen capture those receipts. Don't just post something and then figure you good. It's going to be deleted. Fumi is jealous of my work, guys. It's just that simple. She's a jealous woman, mad at the world because I'm good at what I do. She don't like it. She don't like the fact that she said some things that can put her in prison. She said some very horrible things about using the US dollar to bribe people in Africa. She said some very, very bad things. And she's trying to silence me in hopes that the FBI won't get hold of whatever it is that's going on. But it's too late. Those 3 counter notices were sent. I tried to resolve this issue professionally behind the scenes, but she don't want to do that. She don't want to play fair. And what's so sad about this is YouTube. People come here to watch videos. They don't come here for this type of stupidity. It is very foolish and dumb for any content creator to be trying to use copyrights against another content creator because you don't like what they had to say. That is sick, man. I don't respect that. It'll be better for you to just ignore me. But don't try to fuck my platform up because you don't like me. Because it may backfire on you. And you may lose everything you got. Because your thoughts against me was so negative that God saw that. And you may end up getting punished severely because of what you just did. It says Ashley Janae's fiance, Joe McCann, has been given back his passport. Will be returning home to the USA following Ashley's shocking death early last month, TMZ has learned. Joe McCann's lawyer, Edward Andrew Palzik, tells TMZ authorities in Tanzania returned Joe's American passport to him yesterday after he remained in Tanzania for nearly a month while cooperating with authorities. Edward clarifies this was not a newly issued passport from the State Department and explains it was Joe's actual passport that he voluntarily handed over to authorities the day after Ashley's death. Tanzanian authorities chose to give it back to Joe on Thursday. Even further, Edwards says authorities then authorized and allowed Joe to return to the U.S., and Joe will arrive sometime soon at an undisclosed location on U.S. soil. Despite online rumors, Joe was never arrested or locked up. And Edward tells us Joe stayed cooperative with investigators the whole time. So Joe was never locked up. He was never arrested, as the rumors and the lies suggested. It says authorities haven't said publicly if Joe has been officially cleared by authorities in the investigation, but clearly Joe's not under intense suspicion if they're letting him leave. When I tell you, man, it looked like he gonna walk. And it's because of these YouTubers. These YouTubers that have been focusing on making money and they not have been focusing on the case. This is why Joe is going to end up walking. It says, as reported, Ashley Janae died during a birthday trip to Tanzania, where she just got engaged to Joe days before. Earlier local reports claim cops initially believed Ashley died by S-word and haven't publicly changed that position, though Ashley's family said they find her death suspicious. Ashley's family told us they hadn't heard from Joe since their daughter's death, but we're told Joe was left on red by Ashley's mother. You see why I told you guys I don't trust Ashley's family? They dropped the ball, guys. In my investigation of all of this stuff, I told you I don't trust the family. TMZ pulled up at the funeral. Ashley's family rejected and blocked TMZ. TMZ tried to give them an open door invitation, possibly for an interview, to find out what's going on with Joe McCann, try to find out their side of the story. Once the TMZ was blocked, TMZ said, okay, since you don't want to be bothered, we will focus on Joe McCann's side of the story. And now, look who's getting coverage right now in TMZ, a major media network. Look who's getting all the publicity right now. Look who's getting all the shine. Joe McCann. Is Ashley's family getting publicity? None. They gave Joe the stage. So now Joe is looking like an innocent man right now, guys. This is sad. And at the same time, I'm being attacked by Fumi with 3 copyright claims, and I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong, guys. I didn't do anything wrong. Fumi claimed that I infringed on her copyrights. Fumi, do you realize you got to prove that? You realize that, right? You got to prove that I infringed on your copyright. You lied in your rationale. You lied. You lied about everything. You completely lied. You said I took your whole video. That's a lie. I reacted to your video. If I took your video, that means I re-uploaded it. I never re-uploaded your video. Your video is still on your platform. My video is transformative. It's an entirely different work with my commentary. The same way you see this screen is the same way I reacted to your work. And you didn't even do no work. You were reacting to other people's videos. And I simply reacted to yours. Giving my commentary about you, because I don't trust you, and I don't trust Trent, and I don't trust none of y'all. And that's my right as an American. You're not an American. You're African. So maybe you don't respect Americans, because I can see that clearly. So I want everybody on YouTube to know. Give me a minute. Put a 1 if we back. I kind of flicked the screen and probably lost everybody. Put a 1 if we're back. Put a 1 if we're back, guys. Trying to look at this super chat. I don't think I finished read it. Shout out to Robert Williams for the $10 support. Says salute Ringo TV. Keep doing the work you do. Right now, I don't know. I'm really not. I'm not mentally there where I need to be right now. I'm very angry right now. I'm angry with that woman for abusing the system. I think that's disgusting. Okay, I did read it. Okay. So to everybody that's viewing, we got 465 people viewing. Listen to me very carefully, because some of you may be following Fumi Desalu-Vold. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce her name. That woman from Africa filed 3 false copyright claims against me because of my commentary and criticism in regards to the Ashley Janae case. She's claiming that I infringed her copyright because I critiqued her videos just like she's critiquing other people's videos. And she's doing this out of pure hate and jealousy and harassment to silence me from bringing justice to Ashley, because she don't like the fact that my coverage is reaching the people. This woman got nearly almost 1 million subscribers. She's making a heck of a lot of money on YouTube, way more than me. But she's worried about my voice. So much so that she's trying to get my channel terminated so that my family and I can live on the streets. That's what she's trying to do, guys. Might as well she go get a gun and finish the job, because that's pretty much what she's trying to do. She's trying to unalive me. If you're at your 9 to 5, guys, I want you to think about this. If you're at your 9 to 5 and one of your coworkers is going to HR, going to management, trying to get you fired, what are they trying to do? They're trying to destroy your life. That's what they're trying to do. They're not trying to help you. They're trying to end your life. So the same way they unalived Ashley, Fumi is trying to unalive me. So in the process, guys, I filed 3 counter notices through YouTube. And I let YouTube know exactly what's going on. First thing first, what I did this morning, it was kind of weird because I went to one of my videos and I was kind of checking stats, see how my videos are performing, see what's going on in the YouTube streets. I was actually going to go live early this morning. I was going to do a morning show, and it got interrupted by the nonsense. I was trying to set some 4 of my videos to play. You know, like how when a YouTube video ends and it suggests more videos for you? I was trying to suggest 4 more videos. In the process of me trying to do that, I was looking through my videos to select from all of my Ashley Janae videos, and I noticed 2 of the videos were blank with no thumbnail. And I'm like, what the heck wrong with those videos? I didn't know what was wrong with it. And I thought it was like a glitch. Maybe something's wrong. Then when I refreshed the page, I saw the big notice, oh, copyright claim, Fumi Desalu-Vold, whatever the case is. And she copyright strike 2 of my videos. And I checked that YouTube deleted the videos. And basically, I'm looking at the situation like, really? Did this person just say good? Stay woke? You saying that this is good? That's what you're saying? I need for you to answer the question before I block you, because I need to make sure that I know that you're in support of Fumi filing false copyright claims, so that all these viewers that are here know how you feel about me. Because if that's good for you, if you feel good about that, you're just confirming how evil people really are. I'm pretty much done with human beings, guys. Like, this puts me in a whole different light where I really don't like human beings. I think human beings are evil, like inherently pure evil. Um, I'm trying to fight for justice for Ashley, and I'm being attacked. I'm voicing my thoughts, and people are happy about that. They're happy about Fumi abusing YouTube to silence my voice. And you're wondering why her voice was silent. So you can't really tell me you want justice for Ashley. No, you don't. Because if you're happy that Fumi is doing that to me, I could just imagine how she was crying out for help and nobody was helping her. I could imagine how many of those Africans over there who she was saying help, 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 but they don't understand English. They speak Swahili. So she stood there and died. You see what I mean? Ain't no telling what they did to this woman. Because you don't know what Joe know. Joe probably knows Swahili. Joe probably know what listen, he probably speaks some Swahili. That's crazy. I really believe, I wouldn't pass that up on you, fam. I believe Joe knows Swahili. There's a lot of white men that travel abroad. They know languages. They know languages, guys. So I wouldn't be surprised. And Ashley don't. So think about this. Ashley needed help. They're trying to kill her. Nobody understand English, guys. So Ashley was done. She was doomed. Ashley probably was begging for help, but they don't understand English. She forgot about that, man. You think Fumi cares about Ashley? No, she don't. I told you already. Ashley is Trinidadian. Fumi is African. Fumi don't care about Ashley. She don't. How much times I gotta tell you? Do Fumi care about me? No, she don't. She's trying to destroy me. That's what she's trying to do, guys. The same woman that's telling you, oh, I'm trying to help Ashley. You know, beautiful Ashley. She don't care about Ashley. She care about money because she's trying to destroy me. I care about the story with Ashley. And I'm doing a heck of a good job. And Fumi is trying to destroy that. So she don't want justice for Ashley. She don't like nobody talking about her. Fumi believes that nobody should be critiquing her. I cannot stand YouTubers that like to talk about everybody, but when you talk about them, they get upset as if though you're not supposed to talk about them. I don't understand that. To Pamela, please educate yourself. Fumi is a fucking Nigerian. Do you understand that? Anybody could come to America and get citizenship. That does not mean you're my people. She's of a whole nother group. Fumi is African. You understand? Because a lot of times what happens with a lot of Black Americans, you think anybody that have melanated skin, you think they're your people. No, they're not. Fumi is African. She don't care about us. Matter of fact, if I had a choice, now watch this, gang. If I had a choice on who I would trust, Joe or Fumi. I'll trust Joe. I'll trust him. I would never trust Fumi. Never. Because I know the history and I know what I'm talking about. Her actions is telling me everything I need to know. She don't care about us. She lying to YouTube right now. If Fumi is lying to YouTube, claiming copyright, claiming that I violated a copyright, which is a total lie. How many lies is she saying about Ashley right now? Come on now. To the moderators, block Pamela Wilson. She's talking about Ringo. You're also African. I'm not no fucking African. You understand? I'm not no African. So to the mods, block that person. Pamela Wilson, Williams, whatever. Get them the fuck out of here. Talking about you're also African. That's what they try to do to you. So-called black man, so-called black woman. They try to tell you, this is, they listen, they put that name on you guys, African American. You guys are not African. Don't let them do that to you. Those folks over there don't claim you. We're not the same people. All right? What Fumi is doing is evil. And she made it an issue. Because rather than us focusing on justice for Ashley, Fumi is trying to silence my voice. And I don't take that lightly. I do not take that lightly. It ain't going to be that simple. It's not going to be that simple, gang. Not that simple, man. Well, you're trying to silence my voice. You're trying to shut me down. You're trying to destroy my family. I mean, think about what kind of evil that is. That's pure evil, man. Fumi got no love for Ashley. You understand? Fumi is exploiting this black woman. Exploiting her for money. And she don't like the fact that I'm calling it out. It's crazy to me that Fumi is talking a whole load of shit about this guy. And for some reason, it's okay. But if I'm talking about Fumi criticizing her, that's grounds for copyright? No. That's fair game. See, what happens is Fumi believes that she's above reproach. You know? That's the truth. I don't call myself no damn African American, black, or any of them damn names. Because all of that stuff are bywords that they put on you. That's why when you fill out a job application, they ask, are you African American, black? Never check none of those boxes. Click other and fill in what you believe you to be. Because when you check black, they put you in a category. When you check African American, they put you in a category. Do you think a real African from Africa is going to type in African American? No, they're not. They don't want to be classified as you. Do your research on the classification of applications when you put black or African American. You get put in a category. Do you understand me? And now you get treated a certain way. Do your research. Never put on an application, I'm black or I'm African American. Always click other and fill in what you are. I always did that. People used to look at me. They'd be like, sir, you marked other. You were supposed to mark. I'm like, first of all, who the hell you talking to? How the hell you going to tell me what I am? You know what I'm saying? What you going to tell me what I'm supposed to put? I put what I want. It says other, right? Okay, I'm filling it out. Don't get mad at me. Fumi attacked Ringo TV, guys. Spread the word, spread the word. To everybody, we got 517 people. Let's get 500 likes, guys. 500 likes. 500 likes, guys. Yeah, we're the original Israelites of the scriptures. That's a fact. And they know it. Read the book From Babylon to Timbuktu. Our people were sold into slavery by Africans. Y'all blame the white man. The African man was the first one that sold us into slavery. That's a fact. Do your research. That is why I don't trust Fumi. Anything she say is a lie. Everything is a lie. She's lying to you right now, guys. Listen, to the 500 to the 500 folks viewing the live stream, the YouTuber Fumi, I'm not sure how you pronounce her name, Desalu-Vold, filed 3 false copyright claims against me for defending Ashley Janae. Because of my coverage on Ashley Janae, I uncovered that a lot of these YouTubers are not really fighting for Ashley's justice. There is a pool of YouTubers that are working together to get financial gain off of Ashley by piggybacking off of one another's content to keep you viewers tuned into their videos, which helped them get watch time hours. It helped them get ad revenue, super chats, sponsorships. These people are getting rich off of her blood. I made this very known in my videos commentary of Fumi's videos. Fumi got mad because of my thoughts and opinions about her and decided it would be a good idea to go to YouTube and file 3 false copyright claims so my beautiful work uncovering the truth get deleted. And now it put my channel at risk of termination. YouTube is my livelihood. I'm a full-time YouTuber. I have a family of 6. And Fumi is trying her best to silence me and unalive me. And because I had to file counter notices with YouTube, it requires you to also give up your personal information. So now, not only did Fumi was able to remove my videos falsely, but she also get my personal information. So now, if Fumi want to hire a hitman to unalive me, she got my information. Do you see that? Ain't that wonderful? That is what YouTube does. YouTube gives people that kind of information. I don't know what the heck is going on with their system, but it's backwards. I don't know why YouTube allows that. And then when people end up unalive, y'all wondering what's going on. Not that I'm afraid of anything, because I'm a grown man. And trust and believe, my Second Amendment is waiting. But at the end of the day, when people are able to get your information so easy, and it's because of YouTube's system, then YouTube is liable for damages too, if something were to happen to you. Because any stranger is able to get your personal info by just filing a copyright claim. Because when you file a counter notice, they get your personal information. And YouTube lets them. YouTube gives it to them. Because in YouTube's mind, YouTube believes that the person is filing a lawsuit against you. When they're not. They're trying to use intimidation to silence you. What Fumi is hoping is that I'm ignorant and dumb and don't know what to do. I've been on YouTube since 2006. I've countered thousands of copyright claims. I just don't like going through this process because you're giving everybody your personal info. You're losing any earnings you had on all your videos. You're losing your earnings. So any earnings I had on my videos, that's lost, right? Because the videos are removed. I'm losing viewership because those videos, people were viewing them. So now that they're not being viewed, you're not earning nothing. So that's the equivalent of being sent home from work. You're not earning anything. You see that? That's what Fumi is doing to me right now. That's what she's doing. You see? There is no such thing as different rules. I don't know where you people are. YouTube is a company in the United States. There is no different rules. YouTube have one set of rules, and everybody follow the rules. There's no different rules for people in the UK. The people in the UK got to follow the same rules that I got to follow. Do you understand? Let's not be dumb. When you drive in the streets in the United States, those rules apply to anybody. You could be visiting from Italy. If you are in the United States, you follow the rules. Ain't no different rules. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. You know? If I'm in the UK, then I got to follow the rules in the UK. YouTube is a company in the United States. So anybody in the world got to follow YouTube's rules. Ain't no separate rules where people in the UK could do this, but I can't. That don't make no sense. That'll be a conflict of interest. If you're not dumb, then you're not dumb. Don't post dumb shit. Don't post dumb shit in the comments by saying there's different rules. I'm talking about YouTube. If you cannot stand the correction, leave. Because I don't got time for the nonsense. I'm dealing with enough garbage right now to be wasting my time with you being in your feelings. You understand? I got some crazy woman on YouTube who's violating the rules because she don't like what I got to say. So I could care less what you got to say. If you're not on Team Ringo, if you're not riding with me, if you're not a part of my team, and you ain't rocking with this truth, leave. Because I don't got that kind of time. I ain't here to kiss nobody behind. I'm not here for that. So if you get offended real quick because I'm being real, then you get offended and leave. Because you ain't helping. It's a serious matter. My family life is on the line. So if you don't care, leave. Hit that like button. We've been here all this time, 500 people viewing. Still, we don't got 500 likes. Guys, do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? I could be damn near dead. These folks still won't hit the like button. You know when they'll hit the like button? When I'm dead. That's when they'll hit the like button, guys. Sometimes you gotta die in order for people to support you. Do you know that? That's when a lot of you folks will support. When I'm dead. This life is interesting, man. Man, oh man. I can't wait for all of this life to end, though. I really can't, man. This world is pure evil. This world is not a good place, guys. It's backwards. Everything is evil. When you're living, it's like you're in hell. Because you could be a very good person, sincere, loving, generous, diligent. People will hate you for being a good human being. They won't show you no support when you're living. They won't give you no flowers. They won't support you at all. No financial support, no love, no encouragement, nothing. But if you die, everybody's in the comments, RIP, condolences to your family. Hey, get the fuck out of here. You waiting for me to die before you show love? What kind of backwards world we live in? A man could be living and breathing, no support, no love, no encouragement, nothing. But if I die and you see my wife come on YouTube crying, my kids crying, all of y'all will be in the comments, RIP, condolences to Miss Ringo. I'm so sorry for your loss. Stop it. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care, man. This world is evil, man. This world is sick, bro. I'm over here fighting for this woman's justice, and I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked for fighting for somebody's justice, bro. And you black women are wondering why a lot of black men just say, you know what, I'm done. It ain't worth the fight. It's not worth fighting for because we're going to end up dead. And nobody going to be there to care for our families. So it's not worth fighting for. You see that now? I'm fighting for her justice. The white man gets to walk free. Fumi is not attacking Joe. Joe not losing no money. Fumi is not concerned about Joe. Fumi is concerned about me. Let that ring a bell in your mind. Ain't that crazy? This too shall pass. I am tired of dealing with this type of BS, man. A man can't even do content anymore on YouTube without these weak, spineless cowards on YouTube filing claims. And I don't do this to them. I don't report nobody's platform, guys. That's some bitch ass shit. I'm just keeping it a buck. If you don't like my commentary, don't view my content. But to be trying to destroy me because you don't like what I said, and then you're going to go to YouTube and lie and say he infringed my copyright when you're lying, how could anybody take you serious? You're lying. You're lying. You're a liar. That's why I said don't trust Fumi, guys. She's a liar. And she will lie about anything. She uploaded a video today after doing this to me. That's the equivalent of killing someone and then go to work and act like you never did nothing. That's the equivalent of Fumi pulling the trigger, taking me out, and then go to work, and you see her on camera like, hey, Fumi Nation, hi, everybody, when she just finished killing me. You see that? You, the people, need to go to Twitter, at YouTube, Team YouTube, and let them know what's going on. Matter of fact, at Team YouTube, and give them the URL to my community post where I have the images of the copyright claims that Fumi issued on my platform. Let YouTube know that Fumi is abusing their copyright takedown system by issuing false copyright claims to silence my voice. Those copyrights were not legitimate for interest in terms of a product or a service where I am violating something that's affecting sales. This is a YouTube video. You understand? A regular YouTube video. She don't even have a copyright. You understand? All of this is protected under fair use. Fumi was reacting to somebody else's video. You see her playing somebody else's video. So how could Fumi take ownership of someone else's work by claiming copyright? Wait till when YouTube finish with this one. Because it all depends on who's doing the job. Sometimes you get somebody from YouTube that take their job serious. Sometimes you get people that they're just playing games. Back in the day, YouTube was very, very good at handling counter notices. They took their job very, very serious. I don't know how these people are today. You know what I mean? I don't know how they are today. Because a lot of times YouTube let people break their own rules and they don't punish them for doing dirty stuff like this. In YouTube's terms of service, it basically says that if somebody file a DMCA claim knowingly to try to abuse someone. And right before you file the copyright, it tells you that make sure the content you're filing this against is, you know, is a content that is not like it's protected by fair use. It tells you that before you even file it. It tells you be very careful. Do not file this copyright if said work is protected under fair use, because you'll be in major trouble. Major trouble, guys. Let me do something real fast. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Let me check something real quick. Let me see. Give me a minute, guys. Let me do this real fast. See if I can find a video so I can show you something real quick. Let me see. Let me see. Let me go here and let me go here. Let me look this up real quick. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, guys. I'm looking for some information, right? Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can put this on the screen so I can read this. So I can show you this so you can all understand how serious this is, because what Fumi Desalu-Vold is doing, guys, can affect her entire YouTube channel. Like, it's really that serious. I don't think she understands. I think because she's in the UK, she don't really know. But this is a very, very serious thing. And I tried to make her handle this quietly behind the scenes, because the way it was going to be is I was hoping that she would have handled it behind the scenes. Because what I did, guys, is when she filed the claim, I got her email, and I wanted her to retract those claims against me. And if she would have did that, I would have never even made a YouTube video. I would have just went back to doing my content like it was nothing. But she decided to file another copyright claim, and what I'm seeing is she's trying to get rid of me. So she's deliberately and knowingly doing this evil. Let me read this for you guys so you can hear this, right? Okay, it says YouTube takes false Digital Millennium Copyright Act's claims seriously, as they violate platform policies and federal law, potentially resulting in immediate channel termination for the filer. Perpetrators must declare under penalty of perjury that their claim is accurate. Consequences include, but are not limited to, account suspension, legal liability for damages under 17 USC 512, and mandatory video reinstatement. So basically, what this says here is the 3 videos that was removed, they will be reinstated. Her channel will be terminated because she filed false claims against me. This is not a game. It says key rules and consequences regarding false DMCA claims. Account termination: submitting fraudulent documentation or abusing the copyright tools can lead to the termination of the filer's YouTube account. Legal penalty: perjury. Filing a DMCA notice requires swearing under penalty of perjury that the claim is accurate and that the sender is the authorized copyright owner. 17 USC 512, liability: anyone who knowingly issues a false DMCA claim can be held liable in U.S. federal court for damages. right? Including attorney's fees. Counter notification process. If a creator believed their content was removed due to a false claim, they can submit a counter notification. If the claimant does not file a lawsuit within 10 business days, YouTube may reinstate the video. Repeated abuse, repeated bad faith abuse of the system will lead to account termination. Do you see that? Which means this. The 3 counter notifications that I sent out to Fumi, right? YouTube will be sending her those. Fumi now got 10 business days where she have to provide YouTube with a court order document that says that I violated a copyright claim. If Fumi went to court, the judge would laugh at her because the judge would see me reacting to her video and see that she's reacting to someone else's video. Do you understand? The judge will laugh at her. Fumi don't have a copyright. She don't have a court order. She don't have nothing. She's simply trying to silence my voice from getting justice for Ashley out of pure jealousy and hate. So based on this info, Fumi got 10 business days. 10. And the clock is ticking. After that, all my videos will be put together. Matter of fact, we can make an example out of Fumi if you guys want to. If I was to set up a GoFundMe right now, seriously guys, to sue Fumi, literally to sue her for abusing the copyright system, are you guys down to financially support me so I can sue her and make a major example out of her? Are you guys with it? Because if you guys are willing to support me financially so I can set all of this stuff up and sue her to make an example out of her, are you guys with me? Because I'll do it. But I need the support. I need the support. Because I don't want her to get away with this, guys. I want, when those videos get restored, I can sue her ass and get paid damages for my loss, my stress, and all the time that I invested into my work. Do you understand? Because if the people are willing to support, I'll go look into this, get the attorney, do what I gotta do, and we get this thing popping. And I'm automatically going to win because I gave her the opportunity to retract those copyright claims because they're false. She knows it. We can escalate this thing to a whole nother level. Seriously. Because I'm not playing a game here. This is serious. This is affecting my livelihood. I'm the one in trouble. This is affecting me. So I'm liable for damages now. She owes me for this kind of abuse. You know? So if you guys are really serious, guys, I'll set up a GoFundMe for this. And I'm not talking about no GoFundMe so I can go buy me a car, so I can go get rich, so I can go bullshit. I'm talking about a GoFundMe so I could take her ass to court. Do you understand me? And sue her for damages. Because this is serious. I never violated no copyright. And I am tired of you YouTubers abusing YouTube to try to silence me when I'm only trying to do my job. Right? So now, it said repeated abuse. Repeated bad faith abuse of the system will lead to account termination. That means the 3 counter notifications that I sent out to YouTube, YouTube is going to give her those. She's going to have 10 business days to get a court order against me. It'll never happen. I've been down this rodeo thousands of times. Do you understand me? The videos will be restored. Copyright strikes removed. Now, I want to make an example out of her in court, for real, for real. Do you understand me? But I need the backing of the people. I don't got the money she got. She get paid on YouTube. Do you understand? Thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars a month. She get paid. You understand? So now, it says how to handle false DMCA claims, right? It says file a counter notification if you are confident your use of the content is lawful, fair use. You can file a counter notification with YouTube. You see that? Document everything. Keep backups, timestamps, and evidence of your ownership or legal use of content. Seek legal counsel. If a false claim leads to significant losses, legal action can be taken against the false claimant for damages. Do you see that? All of this Fumi could avoid if she just retract those false claims. You see that? That's what I'm trying to make you guys understand. So, based on this information, I'm within my rights to now take real legal action against Fumi for damages that she caused me when I violated no copyright. None whatsoever. You know? I never violated a copyright. I never did. She ruined my platform, messed up the performance of my videos, because once you get hit with a copyright, those videos get knocked out of the algorithm. So that's affecting my earnings. It's affecting the discussion with Ashley Janae. People are looking for those videos. They can't find them. So that's affecting me. So now my audience, my viewers, and future viewers that are supposed to find me are unable to find me because Fumi got 3 of my videos taken down falsely because she's abusing YouTube's system. I need for all of you guys to go to Twitter at Team YouTube, Team YouTube, and let them know about this situation. Let them know about my community posts that I post in the community section, and let them know how valuable my work means to you, the viewer. Because I keep telling you, you guys hold all the power. When YouTube see the outpouring of support of people that understand what support mean, and they see y'all in numbers saying, look, YouTube, this is a good guy. He's doing good work. He never violated no copyright. This woman is abusing this guy with your system. You got to do something about it. He said he filed counter notifications. It is what it is. Please keep an eye on that platform and let them know to look into that matter, because I already did what I got to do on my end. And like I said, if you guys are with me on making an example out of Fumi, then let's band together. I'll set up a GoFundMe, but I ain't going to do all of that if y'all not rocking with me. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my time, guys, looking into getting an attorney and sue this woman for everything she got for damages. Because what she did is fucked up. It's bad. And I tell you, this is not a game. I've been through this already. I've been through this multiple times, guys. And I hate having to go through this route. But they make me because they keep doing it and they know what they're doing. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to intimidate you, hoping that you'll get scared and you'll run away. I'm not running away. I've been through this multiple times. I've been on YouTube since 2006. You're not going to silence me with false copyrights, and I didn't violate no copyright. This is a lawyer's dream. This particular case here, what? You filed 3 copyright claims on a man that never did nothing wrong? Do you know how much trouble you in? So when we finish this live stream, guys, I need to see comments in the comment section. Any comment that is in the live stream, I'm not seeing all these comments because I'm speaking. I'm focused on the content. I need to see that you guys are in the comment section when the video stream is over. And I need to know who's rocking with me. Because if you guys are rocking with me, I expect to see an outpouring of support. Because if you're not, it don't make no sense that I go escalate this to the next level. Because I don't want this woman to get away with this. I want her to pay for what she did. Because I did nothing to her. I did nothing wrong, guys. It's one thing if I did something wrong, I'll accept my punishment. I'll be like, you know what? She got me. But I never violated no copyright. I am 100% within my rights of fair use. She is using the system to silence me, to harass me, and basically zip my lips so I can't speak. And I don't appreciate that. And I'm angry. And I have every right to be angry. A lot of times people telling you to calm down. You ain't in my shoes, man. The hell you gonna tell me to calm down and you not in my shoes? You don't know what the heck I'm dealing with. I got other shit going on in my life, dog, that y'all don't know about. And now I'm dealing with this? More nonsense? And I didn't do nothing wrong? And I'm over here trying to fight for justice for Ashley? Come on, man. This is crazy, bro. I don't deserve that. I do not deserve that, fam. You know? Fumi should not have done that. That's wrong, guys. Absolutely wrong. We're supposed to be focusing on getting justice for Ashley. We're supposed to be pushing the content of bringing results so that Ashley can get the proper information out there so people can hold Joe McCann accountable. And the way it's looking now, Joe McCann is going home. Joe McCann got his passport back. Joe McCann put out love letters about Ashley. All of these messages that are coming out with Joe McCann is making him look like a good guy. And it's making Ashley's family look bad. Just like I told you. And what does this mean for justice for Ashley? It don't look good. It don't look good at all, man. It don't look good, guys. Again, for those of you that don't know, TMZ put out a new report that, let me see if I can pull it up. Give me a minute. See if I can pull this up. TMZ put up a new report claiming that Joe is pretty much cleared to return to the USA. He's cleared to return to the USA, guys. Let me read back up to where I was at. It says authorities haven't said publicly if Joe has been officially cleared by authorities in the investigation, but clearly Joe is not under intense suspicion if they're letting him leave. As we reported, Ashley Janae died during a birthday trip to Tanzania, where she got engaged to Joe days before. Earlier, local reports claimed cops initially believed Ashley died by unaliving herself and haven't publicly changed that position. So they're going with the narrative that she took her own life, guys. And the reason why is because all of these YouTubers that have been lying, guys, they sensationalize the story so much that they're just going to conclude that Ashley took her own life. This is what happens when YouTubers are focused on money and they're lying while making it look like they're fighting for justice. They're really not. I'm the only platform that been fighting for the justice of Ashley Janae the whole time. And I'm being attacked and I'm being silenced by YouTubers that don't like my commentary. Very frustrating. Ashley's family told us they hadn't heard from Joe since their daughter's death, but we're told Joe was left on red by Ashley's mother. Do you know how bad that is, guys? I don't think you understand. This is coming from TMZ, guys. This is making getting justice for Ashley bad, man. Really, really bad, bro. When TMZ put this out, that Ashley's family told us. Are you getting this, guys? Basically, Ashley's family lied to TMZ. Ashley's family lied to TMZ. Notice what TMZ is saying. Ashley family told us, watch this. Ashley's family told us they hadn't heard from Joe since their daughter's death. Isn't that what we all learned? That the mother and father said they haven't heard nothing from Joe? That's what we were believing the whole time. Watch what TMZ says. But we're told Joe was left on red by Ashley's mother, which means Joe tried to communicate with Ashley's mother, but was rejected, and she never responded. So now it's making it look like Joe was trying to reach out to the family, and the family just didn't want to hear from him because he's white. That's how they're going to spin it. That's how they're going to spin it, guys. So it makes Ashley's mother look like a liar for lying to all of us that Joe never reached out when he did. And you know TMZ got the receipt. This is how they're going to play this one, guys. Ashley's family should have never lied, and they should have never rejected TMZ when TMZ went down to the funeral. Because they did that, now look at what TMZ is putting out. It's not making Ashley's family look credible. Remember, everything is about credibility. So what do you think Joe's attorney going to do now? I told you guys how the game goes. I told you guys everything is based on facts and evidence. That's how it plays out in court. Joe could be guilty. Joe could have unalived Ashley. But the way the court system works, it's all based on facts. It's all based on evidence. If the court can prove that Ashley's family lied to TMZ and made it look like Joe never responded, or the family didn't hear from Joe since Ashley's death, and Joe and his attorney can prove that they did in fact reach out to Ashley's family, trying to get to the point, that'll destroy the family's credibility, and it'll make Joe look like a good guy. Y'all got to look at this thing for what it looks like, man. Listen to what I said, gang. I believe Joe murdered Ashley. That's what I believe. At the same time, even though I believe that, you got to have proof, facts, and evidence that could tie Joe to the murder. If you don't got that, he gonna walk. And based on what's going on here, Ashley's mother lied. That's basically what TMZ is saying. If you left Joe on red, how could you tell TMZ you haven't heard from Joe since Ashley died? You lied. So if you lied about that, what else are you lying about? So now Joe's attorney can come back and be like, look, my client is being accused of wrongdoing when he had nothing to do with Ashley's death. All on social media, everybody's accusing him of committing a crime, but my client was nowhere near the scene. It gives him alibi after alibi, man. The mother of Ashley lied, online rumors, content creators spreading gossip rather than truth, you know? What else we got? Content creators spreading lies. He's receiving hate because he's white. Racist comments because he's white. All of this is working in his favor, y'all. This is what happened when you folks don't support real content creators that put out the truth. My videos should have millions of views to the point where it got the attention of the world. And the whole world is demanding justice for Ashley. But no. Instead, you gave Fumi the views, you gave Trent the views, and none of these people are fighting for Ashley's justice. None of them. And now I was hit with 3 copyrights from a woman who is trying to silence my voice because she don't like criticism. I really tell you, man, there really is no gain or profit in standing for the truth, guys. Sad to say. As much as I love doing these stories, as much as I love fighting for justice, guys, I'm always getting punished and attacked every single time for doing the right thing. And it's very discouraging, man. Because all that work, all that time and energy put in, only to get falsely reported. And then when I ask the people to support me during my time, and I'm looking around like, damn, where is everybody to show the support that I need? Everybody's just standing on the sidelines like, keep going, Ringo, keep going. And I'm like, how do I keep going when I'm discouraged? How do I keep going when my channel is about to be terminated? My family going to be homeless, livelihood destroyed. How do I be encouraged in that? How do I get up and be motivated? How? How do you motivate yourself when people are trying to destroy everything you're doing? Do y'all not understand that I got 3 copyrights on my platform right now, which means platform is in preparation to be terminated. If those counter notices don't go through, my channel is gone. If those counter notices don't go through, my channel is gone because of a lie. Because of a lie. All because I'm trying to defend her. And a lot of you folks, you're subscribed to Fumi. And this is what Fumi did to me. She filed 3 copyright claims against me falsely. And I'm the one that's covering the case, getting the most results. Out of all these YouTubers that are talking, none of them are doing this level of work that I'm doing. None of them. All they're doing is lying, gossiping, and they're not making no impact. None. So basically, everybody else is allowed to talk about Ashley Janae, but Ringo TV. Ringo talk about it. He's a bad guy. We need to cancel him. We need to silence Ringo. We don't want him talking because he's messing up our money. He's messing up our money by letting the people know that we're exploiting Ashley's death. This is what they don't like. I told you I'm not liked, guys. That's why you folks have to have the understanding of what it means to support people that do the work. You guys are supporting all the wrong people, man. You made Fumi rich, and Fumi don't give a fuck about Ashley. You guys are subscribed to Fumi, and she don't care about Ashley. I don't know why people follow people that are grifters and people that exploit the dead for personal gain. And then the ones that do the real job, that does the work, they're the ones getting punished and destroyed and going through all the stress and dealing with bullshit all day. And I'm like, damn, all this because I decided to fight for the justice of a woman I don't even know. Because I saw something in the story worth fighting for. That goes to show, guys, that Fumi don't care. She don't have no heart, guys. Can't you see? She's not a good person. She's not a good person, fam. Any YouTuber that would do that, you're evil. You're evil. You're trying to destroy me. Basically, you're trying to kill me. That's how I see it. I don't see it as just a copyright strike. I see it as the person trying to end my life. That's how serious this is, guys. If I was at your job and I'm going to HR reporting you, trying to get you fired, how would you feel about that? Would you think it's something to be happy about? Or am I trying to destroy you? Here you are trying to provide for your family, and you got some person on your job trying to get you fired. How would that make you feel? That don't make no sense, fam. Absolutely sickening. So what are we going to do now, guys, about this Ashley Janae case? Because what's going on with my situation now is affecting the flow of the work. So if you guys like the work, you got to do something. Because if you don't, that means you don't give a fuck. Why should I? What am I to do if the people ain't supporting the work? What do I do? There's nothing I can do. All I can do is what I have already done. It's up to you, the people. If you folks rock with my platform, y'all should not be allowing Fumi to get away with none of this shit. Nope. That needs to be nipped in the bud right away. Because I told you, you the people, you have the power. Your voice matter. When your voice make noise, it gets the attention. You need to let everybody that view her know about Ringo TV and what she's doing. You know, post this type of content on Facebook. Let people know. Go on Twitter at the YouTube team, Team YouTube. Let them know what's going on. Because I can only do but so much. But I want to make an example out of Fumi for doing this. I want to really make an example out of her. Seriously, guys. I don't want her to just get away with this. I don't just want videos restored, copyrights removed. I want to make an example out of her to never file a copyright claim against anybody ever again, because she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. What she's banking on is my ignorance. What she's hoping is that she could just do that and I'll just walk away scared. I'm not walking away scared because I've been through this many times. I'm a veteran. You see the plaque on the wall? That didn't come out of a cereal box. So I've been through the war already. So as it stands right now, I already contacted YouTube this morning. I spoke with someone and they said that they're going to get back in contact with me from the YouTube team, the copyright team. They're going to get back in contact with me. And I was asking them, what should I do in the meantime? Because I don't just take what they say and just say, oh, all right, I'm good. I know how this go. I know I got to file counter notifications. So I just decided to just file the counter notifications to be on the safe side, because by you doing that, it goes into the system. So by the time YouTube come back and they check when they're ready to terminate your account, they see that you file counter notifications. So what they're going to do now is they're going to send those counter notifications to Fumi. So Fumi, now she's going to get those notifications, and she got 10 business days to provide YouTube with documentation that I actually infringed a copyright, which she will not have because she don't have it. And it would take more than 10 days to get one, because a court would never give you one, especially when you have to prove to them that I violated your copyright. If the video is taken down, now watch this. Watch how YouTube set this up real lovely. In order, let's say, for example, let's say Fumi ran to a court to try to get a court order against me. It won't even work because she would need the video. She would need the proof. She don't got it. YouTube took down the video. So it puts her in a very bad situation, because what it's doing on her end is showing that she don't have a copyright, she don't have a court order, and within them 10 business days, it's going to show that she never had a copyright to begin with, and YouTube is going to restore the 3 videos that she got removed. Once that is removed, I will continue to further communicate with YouTube on what needs to be done. You understand? They should, it should result in termination of her account because she violated the system. Sometimes YouTube may give them a warning or whatever, not to do it again. Sometimes that happens. In my case, I want to make an example out of her. So those of you that rock with me, those of you that enjoy my content, and you want to see me pursue legal action against Fumi for damages due to what she's causing me. Do you guys see how I feel? Do you see how I look? Do I look like I'm upbeat the way I normally be? I'm stressed. I'm dealing with a lot of shit behind the scenes with my family, a lot of things that I don't even fucking talk about on YouTube, right? But I still got to show up for work, just like you got to show up to work when you go to your 9 to 5. You deal with bullshit in your personal life. You deal with shit that you don't talk about, right? So I'm human just like you. And when I got to deal with this nonsense, it takes me away from the things that I normally supposed to do, because now I got to spend time focusing on other shit that I don't really want to be dealing with right now. And it's frustrating, you know? It just, it's like, I shouldn't have to be dealing with this when I'm just trying to do my job, sharing commentary with the YouTube community. I shouldn't have to be dealing with this. Fumi is a YouTuber who's supposed to know better. We're supposed to be professionals. You should not be using a system to try to silence my voice from sharing my thoughts. Whether you don't like my commentary or not, you shouldn't be doing that. That's harassment. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can criticize or critique anybody. You're not above criticism. I gave this woman an opportunity to remove those copyright claims from my platform. You're trying to sabotage what I do. You know what I mean? This is YouTube. People come to watch videos. There's a lot of people that are interested in this case. You trying to sabotage me, it's basically like, let me get the competition out the way. That's what she's doing, guys. Don't let her do that. Don't let Fumi cancel Ringo TV because she don't like my opinions. I didn't do nothing wrong to that woman. I'm a veteran on YouTube. I don't violate YouTube's terms of service. I don't violate no copyrights. I know the business of YouTube. I never violate their rules. Do you understand me? I've been here long enough to know not to play games with YouTube. They don't play games, guys. They don't play no games. I already been through this rodeo many times. I already got in trouble a couple of times, but that was because of things that I did, and I own up to that. But in this case here, Fumi is 100% wrong for filing 3 copyright claims. Like, what the fuck you're trying to do to me? You trying to end my career. This is beyond Ashley Janae. You trying to destroy me. That's the equivalent of trying to kill me. That's how I see this right now. And because I'm voicing this, I'm trying to get the attention of the entire YouTube community. I'm trying to get the attention of YouTube that something needs to be done when it comes to the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. Not necessarily to change the law, but the process and how people are able to file these claims. It's abuse. Nobody should be able to file a copyright claim if they don't have a lawsuit or a court order against someone first. YouTube is assuming that Fumi got it. I think it's backwards. You understand? YouTube should ask Fumi, before you file that, upload your court order that says Ringo TV is infringing your copyright. If she can't do that, her claim get dismissed because she's wasting time. You understand? People are dependent on me to speak on this case. This nonsense is messing up my momentum, and that's what she's trying to do, guys. She's trying to mess up my momentum in talking about the Ashley Janae case. And you as the viewer, you're supposed to be angry about that. Because you give her views and look at what she's doing to me. That's crazy. Some of y'all are subscribed to her platform. Why are you supporting someone that is abusing other creators with false copyright claims? I'm just hoping that the people at YouTube will take this matter very, very serious. And my apologies, guys, for my anger, cussing, and all of that nonsense. I am angry, y'all. I am angry. I am human. I'm not a fucking robot. I'm human. And when people do this type of stuff, it's wrong. And it's like YouTube make it so easy for these people to just press a button and go mess your whole platform up, mess your livelihood up off of a lie. If Fumi lied to YouTube, how much lies is she telling you in regards to the Ashley Janae case? I told you guys, Ashley's family messed up badly because when TMZ reached out to them, TMZ have power. They have influence. They're able to get your story out there. They rejected TMZ at the funeral. Trent was basically mocking TMZ. And now TMZ is promoting Joe McCann. They're promoting Joe McCann. So now Joe McCann is getting the coverage that Ashley should be getting. Joe McCann is getting the coverage now. And not only that, do a Google search on Joe McCann. Every major news media is now covering not Ashley, Joe McCann. Listen, guys, I already said 1,000 times. Go to my community section on my platform. Look at my community posts so you can know what videos Fumi flagged. All the proof is right there. She's reporting my videos, guys, trying to silence me for trying to fight for justice for Ashley. And I'm trying to do everything I can to save my channel at this point because she's trying to get me terminated. This is beyond disgusting, guys. When I tell you, I would never respect a YouTuber that resorts to this type of stuff. I would rather you just make a video about me talking shit than to go reporting videos. Reporting videos is the equivalent of trying to go to the boss to get you fired. That's dangerous, guys. You don't do that. You don't do that. On YouTube, we're technically co-workers. We technically work for YouTube, if you really think about it. And to see Fumi doing this type of stuff, man, I don't know how could any of y'all still stay subscribed to her. Y'all need to just go to her and tell her, look, I unsubscribed, Fumi. What you're doing to Ringo TV is wrong. That will get her attention. When she see that viewers are unsubscribing because of what she's doing, that is how you show her that she don't have the power. You, the viewer, have the power. I tell you guys this all the time. Without you viewers, I don't got a platform. Without you viewers, I don't got nothing. I am humble when you folks show up to my channel. I tell you guys all the time. Anytime I finish a show, I always thank the viewers. I shout out everybody that's on the 9 to 5 that watch my platform. Always humble. What she's doing to me right now is the equivalent of getting a gun and unaliving me. That's what she's doing. Only a real content creator understands how I feel. A person that's a YouTuber that put in work, that been doing this over and over and over. When you see other people do this to another YouTubers, I know that shit pisses you off. Because those of you that been through it, you know how I feel. Those of you that don't have YouTube channels, you're not content creators, you don't understand how this makes people feel. You don't know. And that's why I'm trying to express myself in this video, because this might be my last video. This might be the last video on Ringo TV, guys. This might be the last video. Hopefully the people at YouTube do their job and they understand my concern and frustration. And to the YouTube team, if you guys are watching my videos, you know, please be considerate of my anger. I am very angry, very disappointed, and it's not something that I like to do. I'm a professional. At the same time, I'm human. And when stuff like this happens, it's like it feels as if though everything you work for is at the mercy of the court of YouTube. And it's just one of them things where you're just discouraged at that point. It's like what do you do next? You know? What do you do next? What do you do next in a situation like this? All I could do is speak to the people, you know, let you know what the process is, what I did in terms of me, I guess, going to YouTube and so forth, stuff like that. I'm looking at something right now. That's why I'm off camera. I'm kind of checking out some stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just pretty much just letting you guys know what the deal is, man. The breaking news today is that Joe, pretty much, he's cleared to come back to the United States. He's going to be on a plane, and TMZ is in communication with his attorney. Now, what does this mean for the investigation for Ashley? It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good, man. Because the family look like liars right now because they lied to TMZ. You don't want to lie to TMZ, man. Why did Ashley's family lie to TMZ like that? And I know TMZ got the receipt. This is the part that may end up coming out. So let me kind of predict this before it come out. It doesn't mean I'm 100%, but let me predict this because I know what I'm talking about. I am guaranteed that TMZ have the text message showing that Joe was left on red by Ashley's mom, and she never communicated with Joe after he responded about Ashley. So what we may end up seeing on TMZ in the coming days is a receipt showing Joe's message. Joe attorney may end up releasing that info to TMZ so that they can publicly show that Joe did in fact reach out to the family when Ashley died. We were all led to believe that Ashley's family never heard from Joe, that Joe went ghost. And that's what we all believed. If TMZ released that info, that Joe reached out to the family, probably was being very sympathetic, very, uh, concerned. If that happened, guys, it is over. Because now what TMZ is essentially doing is proving that Ashley's family was lying about Joe the whole time, making him look like he never cared, when in fact, there may be receipts that show he probably reached out to them, concerned, probably was like, I don't know what happened, why she did this. It might be a massive message that Joe sent to Ashley's mother, and she ignored him. If that comes out, it's over for the case, guys. If that comes out, I don't know what to say, man. The credibility of Ashley's family is at stake right here. So all of those YouTubers that are lying, spreading rumors and gossip, it's not helping the case right now. Think about this, guys. I've been dedicated all this time to this case. I haven't made not one video about no other topic but this case. And I'm being attacked by Fumi Desalu-Vold, whatever her name is. I'm being attacked by her with false copyright claims. Hopefully, when the YouTube team look at my situation, they're able to resolve this accordingly. And again, to the YouTube team, to everybody that's on YouTube, the people that's at the top, the YouTube gods, all the people that are pushing the buttons and making decisions. For the record, just in case you guys are viewing, I reached out to somebody this morning. I don't want to say their name because I don't want to, you know how that go. They're working at YouTube. I don't want to put them out there. But let's just say I reached out to somebody at YouTube. It's all documented, timestamped, and I communicated with them about my concerns about what took place. And they said they're gonna escalate this to the YouTube copyright team, and they're gonna reach back out to me. I believe I just received an email from YouTube. I just got the notification. So I just got a notification from YouTube. So when the live is over, I'll be able to see what they're saying. It looked like somebody just reached out to me. Hopefully it's some good news, right? So I reached out to somebody at YouTube, and they said they escalated the situation to the YouTube copyright team because they see that it's a very serious issue. And I made it very clear that the said individual is abusing the DMCA system. So they said they're going to escalate it, and for me to look out for an email within 24 hours. But at the same time, I don't got 24 hours. I got 3 copyrights against me. So logically speaking, in order to protect my platform, I got to file counter notifications. So I filed 3 counter notifications because it appears as if though she filed copyright claims against videos that included her, which is kind of crazy because every video that included her included other people because she was reacting to other people's videos. Why would Fumi file 3 copyright claims against me when she was reacting to other people's videos, guys? That's insane. That's crazy. That's unfair. How is it okay for Fumi to react to other people's videos? She can play their videos, right? But the minute Ringo plays her videos, copyright strike. That's crazy. Why would she do that? Knowing it can affect her platform. YouTube don't care if you got almost 1 million subscribers. They don't care. If you violating their rules, they'll deal with you. They'll make an example out of you. They will. I don't know why would she do that and jeopardize a platform that's nearly 1 million subscribers. That's insane. I contacted her. To the YouTube team that may be viewing and monitoring my videos, because I know YouTube watches these videos too, and I'm pretty sure you understand this case because it's something that is really serious. It's not a game. I don't like this. It is disgusting when people use YouTube system to abuse and harass people to try to silence their voice, because it's affecting everybody. It's affecting you viewers as well. It may not be affecting you personally, but it's affecting you because you're following the case from my platform, and it's affecting the videos that I put out there. Literally over 5 to 7 hours worth of video content gone because of Fumi. You know, my video content, I be online streaming 3 hours. 3 hours of work, guys. Gone. She did this to 3 videos. Each of those videos are like 2 to 3 hours long. So we're probably talking about 3, 6, 9 hours worth of video content. And those are live streams. So I don't even have backup copies. I don't even have a backup copy of it. You know? But to the YouTube team that is viewing, before I filed my counter notifications, I emailed Fumi, because when you guys sent the takedown notices, it had her email there. And I decided, let me contact her via email. Hopefully, she would be an adult and respond and retract those copyright claims. Because all she got to do is just go to YouTube and say, retract, retract, retract. And everything will be restored like nothing ever happened. And she didn't do that. Instead, she must have got angry that I even emailed her and decided to file another copyright takedown. Yeah. And at that point, I was like, you know what? Let me file 3 counter notifications, because if I don't, and YouTube don't see that I countered these claims, my channel will just get terminated and I'm out of options. You know what I'm saying? So I put those 3 notifications in. So hopefully they will respond to it. They will respond to it and do what needs to be done. All I'm asking is that YouTube look into the matter and hold said YouTuber accountable, and don't let them get away with abusing YouTubers. It's wrong. It is wrong, man. I don't ever do that. Ever. Anybody that's on YouTube from the YouTube team, you could check your database and your system. I've never filed a false copyright claim against anyone. I don't even file copyright claims against anyone because I understand fair use. It's like elementary. Every creator is supposed to know this. But on YouTube, anytime somebody don't like your criticism, what they do is they figure, hey, I don't like what he said, so let me file a copyright claim to silence them, get the videos removed, destroy their platforms. And when people do stuff like that, guys, I look at that like murder, man. That's like murder, because you're trying to kill me. You're trying to kill my platform, kill my earnings, kill my livelihood. You're trying to fuck me up. And I didn't even do anything to you but add commentary and criticism, which is protected under fair use, which is my right as a US citizen. That's crazy work. Nasty work. That's like you are a US citizen and you're being denied the option to vote. Everybody else is okay to vote. Everybody else is allowed to vote. But they're telling you, you can't vote. And you're a citizen and you're a taxpayer. And every time you try to vote, you're being shut down. You know how that feels? Imagine being denied your right as an American. Your right to be protected under fair use. And somebody from another part of the world that's not in the US is abusing the system. That means YouTube need to take this even more serious. That somebody outside the USA is abusing their system. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Anybody that is following Fumi at this point, the choice is yours on what you want to do. But I would never follow someone that is abusing other YouTubers with false copyright claims. If it was a legitimate copyright claim and I infringed on a copyright, then I wouldn't mind receiving my punishment if I was in fact wrong. In this case, I'm not wrong, guys. You see, I have the screen right here. I'm reacting to content. That's what I was doing. You see me on camera, the video on the screen. I'm reacting. This is a reaction channel, Ringo TV Reactions. How could Fumi do something so evil when I'm trying to fight for justice for Ashley? Just because I don't agree with you, Fumi, does not mean you resort to such evil. That's wrong on so many levels. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe what Fumi did is wrong. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe what Fumi did is wrong. I want to know who actually believe what she did is wrong, because it seemed like some people are happy about what she's doing. I guess they want to see me gone. They want to see me off YouTube. You think it's going to be fun with Ringo TV off YouTube? It ain't going to be fun no more. YouTube is going to lose a lot of money. They're going to lose a lot of viewership because nobody's going to want to be here no more because Ringo TV is not here. They don't understand who I am. Imagine being so dedicated to a case, so much information. Guys, I'm the one who put out the information that Ashley's cell phone was tampered with. Would you believe that Fumi may end up stealing that information from me, hoping that I get terminated so that she can go ahead and post the very same information that I gave you guys? Ashley's cell phone was tampered with, guys. I talked about this in my videos. I have all the proof. All the proof is there. No lies, no manipulation, no innuendos, no gaslighting. Proof, 100%. And that's why I'm being under attack, guys. So I'm at the mercy of the court of public opinion. I'm at the mercy of YouTube. I'm at the mercy of the people. So the fate of my platform is basically in the hands of YouTube and the people right now. And what's so crazy is I sent Fumi a professional email asking her, hey, retract those copyrights. It's not right. And if she would have did that, I would have never made no video. Never. I would have never made a video. I would have never said, hey guys, Fumi did this, she did that, she tried to take me down. No, I would have respect the fact that she took down the bogus copyright claims, because sometimes that's what YouTube want you to do. They want you to go to the other person, contact them, and try to work it out behind the scenes. And if it escalates, then you file a counter notification. I've been on YouTube since 2006, so I understand how this works. I also learned a lot from another YouTuber named Not Your Typical Negro, another OG on YouTube. We've been in many battles on YouTube with copyright claims. I learned from him. He learned from me. We learned a lot together. And one of the things we learned from back in 2006 to 2008, 2009 is the first thing you want to do is contact the person. And back then, YouTube had DM messages, not like today, where they don't have that feature. But back in the day, they had an inbox where you can inbox YouTubers the way you would on like Instagram, you could have did that back in the days on YouTube. It was very, very cool. YouTube should bring back that feature. I think that would be amazing if YouTube bring back that, the DM message. Um, Back then we used to DM people when they copyright strike you, and we would literally try to negotiate and have a civil discussion behind the scenes, but like, look, I know you don't agree with my commentary. I know you may not like me, but you still got to respect my rights to talk. You can't just use the system to try to silence me. So I would really appreciate if you would retract that copyright claim. Sometimes they would do it, sometimes they wouldn't, but it was something that we'd known to do. So that's why I tried to reach out to her via email in hopes that she would just resolve this quietly, and that way I could just get back to the business of YouTube providing you guys good content. But she ain't want to do that. She wanted to resort to filing a bogus claim. Now, what you have to also understand with YouTube is a business. YouTube really don't want to just terminate your channel. You understand? But in some instances, they may have to just do that job. I'm trying not to get her channel terminated. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's not worth it. Even if I don't agree with her, if she say things I don't agree with, that helps me to make more content. So even if you don't agree with me, the best thing you can do is respond to me. But don't try to silence me by trying to sabotage my platform. And that's what she's doing. It's wrong. If you have a disagreement, respond to my video the way I respond to yours. But she ain't respond to none of my videos. She decided to file false claims. And what that does is it silenced me. So I cannot make videos because I won't have a YouTube platform. And on her platform, none of her viewers know what she did to me. They'll think she's just some nice woman who want to fight for Ashley's justice. No, she's not, guys. She's not. So I'm going to see what YouTube have to say. And hopefully, and shout out to those of you that actually went on Twitter and on X, I mean, and pretty much at Team YouTube to let them know what's going on and kind of escalate the situation, because that is how you get YouTube's attention, is on X. Sometimes there's people from YouTube that's just at work, they're just chilling at the desk, and they just there, probably got a coffee, probably just chilling, and they'll see the notifications pop up and they'll click like, what's going on YouTube? Oh, there seems to be a lot of people addressing a situation with Fumi and Ringo TV. Hey, John, you got that information with Ringo TV, Fumi something? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of outpouring of support for this. Let's kind of check it out, see what's going on. And they'll just start typing away, seeing what's happening. And then when they go look, they'll see. And if anybody that's viewing from YouTube, all you guys, see, to the YouTube team, I understand the business. I understand how copyrights is. I understand the law. I understand the reason why the take now notice is the way it is. I get it. It's more or less for motion picture and music. I get it. I get all of that. You're protecting your interests. I got it. Bottom line is, a lot of YouTubers are abusing your system. It needs to have an update. It needs an update where if somebody infringed against somebody seriously, they need to have that court order document. They need that document. They have to provide for you. The same way you guys at YouTube asked said individual that they got 10 business days to provide that court order, they should already have it, YouTube. I know you guys know this. They should already have it to provide it for you before they abuse your system. You understand? That way, no copyright could go through unless they have the legal document. This doesn't make no sense. Now, notice this person here. This person, Ghost, says, bro, she's gone. Why are you still talking about this? Next story, please. What? You gonna pay me $5 to say that? That's crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy. Person paid $5 to tell me that Ashley is gone. Next story. Let me ask you a question. To the person who said that, right? Ghost introvert. You said, bro, she's gone. Why y'all still talking about this? Next story. Okay, let me ask you a question. If your daughter was murdered, right? And I'm talking about your daughter to get justice for your daughter, is that the way you would want me to handle the case? Would you want me to forget about your daughter's justice and move on to the next topic? Is that how you feel? Is that the way you would think about your loved one? Because that's some sick stuff you just said. That's absolutely sick. Move on, next topic. To the viewers, do you see? Do you see how people feel about Ashley, guys? They don't care. They don't care, guys. They felt the same way about Shanquella Robinson when I was covering the story. They felt the same way about Stephen Twitch Boss, Kanika Jenkins. Same thing, guys. Move on. Next story. All I'm trying to do is do my job, guys. I love doing content. I love doing YouTube videos. And one of the biggest problems I see with YouTube that needs to be revamped is the copyright takedown notice. It's one of the most easy loopholes for anyone to abuse. And I believe YouTube know, but I guess because of their attorneys and all the legalities and everything, they have it set up that way because it haven't changed, guys. It haven't changed in years. They never changed that system. It always been like this, and it's not cool, man. It's not cool because we got to go through all of this processing. Because okay, let's say boom, videos are restored, everything is back, copyrights removed. Okay, the loophole is still there for anybody else to do it. You see what I mean? And nobody's learning their lesson. And nobody's being educated on fair use. YouTube need to update. This is where YouTube can get people. I need to work for YouTube. I need to work for YouTube. I need a job, YouTube. Send me an email. I need to work for YouTube because I could be a tech. I could be somebody that worked for YouTube that actually solved these problems. Because I'm telling you, it shouldn't be this easy. It should not be this easy where anybody could just come in and just do whatever they want and silence people. It should be a system that is in place where as soon as somebody try to file a copyright claim, they're met with a prompt that says, please upload your court order that this person is infringing on your copyright so that we can remove said information. But I think the reason why YouTube don't do all of that is because they're protecting their platform from being sued by other people, third-party people, and so on and so forth. But there got to be a way to stop people from doing this. So my suggestion to YouTube is this. Publish an update on your terms of service. Updating content creators on educating them on fair use. Meaning that they got to click a checkbox. You know, like how you guys always do, where you tell us to check a box to agree to some new update that you guys put out there. Okay, put out a new update. Get your attorneys and everybody to hook it up nice and neat, where it educate YouTubers on the importance of understanding fair use and not abusing the DMCA takedown notice, so that every YouTuber have to agree that they were given this memorandum that they know, and make a little video educating them on fair use, copyright law, takedown notices, the DMCA process, and why violating that can end with their channel being terminated. That way, each YouTuber was educated. They have no reason to say they didn't know because they had to check that box that said they agree to the terms. Now, if any YouTuber goes and files a copyright takedown notice, and they know that that person that they attacking is doing a commentary video, which is protected under fair use, YouTube can instantly terminate the platform that filed that takedown notice because they should know better. You should know better. I would never file a copyright takedown notice on somebody that's reacting to my videos. I would never do that. I welcome that. That's helping me. By me reacting to Fumi, whether it's positive or negative, that's given her visibility. That's given her visibility. So why would she try to silence me and I'm bringing visibility to her? It makes no sense. Makes no sense at all, man. Let me see. Oh, you heard? Let me see. Shout out to Slim Goddess. Appreciate you for the $5 support. Says Ringo TV. I heard another content creator say the same thing about YouTube policies needing to be updated. Let's hope for the best outcome. Next time YouTube have one of them surveys, I'm gonna fill them out because I normally don't fill them out because I feel like they don't listen to anything we say. I really do. I really believe that when YouTube have these surveys, they don't really hear us. So it's like I don't be filling them out because I feel like we're never heard. I figure they already made up their mind what they want to do and whatnot. But the next time I get one of them surveys on how can we improve YouTube, because they normally give you these little surveys to fill out. They ask how can we improve, how can we do this, how can we do that. I'm gonna definitely fill that out and see if they actually do something. But I know it's just me alone. It would have to be a lot of creators. It would take a lot of YouTubers, big creators, to actually apply pressure for YouTube to update their system so that people won't be out here abusing the system like that. You know, that's what we would have to do. But I think their system is already pretty much made up. You know. Um, Let me see. YouTube have always been more, I guess, strict than others. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Um, Let me see. Okay, I blocked the troll already. I blocked the troll. Thanks for that, Soldier Girl. I already blocked them. So, guys, make sure you hit the like button. We need this video to get to 1,000 views. We need the word to get out, guys. That Fumi Desalu-Vold sent 3 copyrights to my platform to try to silence me, try to silence my voice, um, harassing me with copyright claims to destroy my platform, livelihood, family. And it's very frustrating. I'm tired of people doing stuff like this. It takes all your energy because you have to start communicating with YouTube. And to be honest with you guys, nobody really likes communicating with YouTube because YouTube is very strict. And sometimes as creators, we really feel like we're not really being heard by YouTube. It's one of them things where sometimes you get people from YouTube that listen to you, and sometimes you feel like you're just not being heard, and you get discouraged, and you feel like no matter how much you reach out to them, that it almost feel like they don't care. Not saying that they don't, because there's a lot of people from YouTube that work diligently behind the scenes to actually resolve your situations. I've communicated with people at YouTube that really escalated my situations, and I was able to get the results. So I'm not saying that they don't help you. It's just that when these situations happen, it's very frustrating. And you would hope that there's a system that recognizes fair use. I mean, AI is on YouTube. why on YouTube there is not an AI algorithm system that can clearly see that I'm reacting to videos, doing commentary, which is protected under fair use. So when someone filed a copyright takedown notice, the AI would reject their claim automatically. Like, it's automatic. Like, as soon as they file the claim, the AI would say, please reconsider what you're doing because the video is protected under fair use. After examining the video, we can see that the user is reacting to the video commentary criticism, which is protected under fair use, and reject their claim. And what that will do, it'll discourage that person from even abusing the system. I don't know why these things don't exist, but maybe one day it will, you know. But yeah, guys, so that's the situation right now. I'm very that may not agree with me. Sheba, you threatened me with a copyright the other day, and you didn't go through with it. I noticed that you didn't go through with the copyright, and that means a lot. I respect that, even though I don't agree with you, even though we may never be friends or cool or whatever the case is. We're still on YouTube, and whether we agree or not, copyright abuse is wrong. So I want to know from you, do you think what Sheba, not Sheba, because I'm talking to Sheba, do you agree what Fumi is doing is right? Do you agree with that? Do you agree her abusing me with copyright claims and takedown notices? Do you think that's good when you yourself react to other people's videos? I want to know. Trent, I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you at all. I have a lot of things to say about you that is not favorable. At the same time, as a co-worker on YouTube, do you believe that what Fumi has done to me is something that is justified and good, being that she reacted to your videos when you were at the funeral? Now, keep in mind, Trent, I don't agree with you. I may not even like you. At the same time, me reacting to your videos brings visibility to your platform, which means you might end up getting more views, even though I may not want you to get those views because I don't agree with your content. At the same time, you're still going to get visibility. There's going to be somebody that's going to watch you. There's going to be somebody that's going to subscribe to you. I cannot stop people from subscribing or viewing your content. But I want to know from you, do you agree that what Fumi is doing to me is right? And if you think it's wrong, would you contact her and let her know that what she's doing is wrong? Because if you two really investigate this situation, it can affect her platform. She may end up getting her platform terminated. It may end up happening. I've seen it. I've seen this done back in the day. I've seen this done to other YouTubers, and they abused the system so bad, YouTube terminated their platform. And they were shocked because they couldn't believe it. They was like, wait a minute, why y'all did that to me? You violated the rules. You keep filing copyright claims against a man that's not doing nothing wrong. That's harassment. You're abusing him. You know? I may not like some of you guys, but at the end of the day, you still got to respect each other's platforms. I would never file a copyright claim or any sort of report on any of you YouTubers' platforms. I would never do that. That's unethical. It makes no sense. You understand? Viewers want to see content. Everything on YouTube is content. Trying to silence me is the equivalent of murder. Because if Fumi is reacting to Sheba's videos, she's reacting to Trent's videos, what makes her so special that I can't react to her? That don't make no sense. Just because I don't agree with you guys, just because I criticize you guys, that does not warrant false copyright claims. That will destroy your credibility on YouTube, and nobody will support you once they find out. If you got a problem with me, react to my videos. Make a video and address me like a man, like a woman. But don't resort to trying to sabotage my platform and my livelihood because you wouldn't want that done to you. You wouldn't want to wake up in the morning, Trent or Sheba, and your YouTube channel is gone. Because that is what Fumi was trying to do to me. Early in the morning, She was mailing out those copyright claims, trying to eliminate my platform. If you guys think that what she did is good, you're just as guilty as she is. And nobody should ever support you guys, because it's wrong. And I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. And now, look what we got. Joe McCann is cleared. He's able to come back to the United States now. Is he coming back with Ashley's phone? Is he coming back with Ashley's belongings? You see what I mean? And these people claim that they're fighting for Ashley's justice. Fumi is not fighting for Ashley's justice. She's not. If she's fighting for Ashley's justice, why she's trying to silence me? You, the viewer, have all the power on YouTube. Always remember that. Not me. You. I'm at the mercy of the viewer. That's why I'm always humble when you guys show up to my shows. I tell you guys all the time how much I appreciate you folks that show up to my shows. It's encouraging. It motivates me. You know, I had a lot of outpouring of support in regards to the Ashley Janae case. A lot of people been showing up. People been very interested in the case. And it motivates me to do research, to stay up all night, prepare a next show. And all ending of last month, all of last month, all of this month, I've been dedicated to this case. Haven't talked about no other topics, just this topic. And it's because of the people showing interest in my videos. And it's humbling to see a lot of people are interested. And when I see people trying to sabotage my work, I'm like, man, that's crazy, man. That's absolutely crazy. So, guys, I'm going to get up on out of here, man. Go get me something to eat. Relax. Watch a Western movie. I'm always watching Western movies. I like Western movies. I'm always watching a Western. Something about Western movies I like. I just like the Wild West. It's a sense of freedom. You walk around with your gun. If somebody try to attack you, you can unalive them. And the sheriff is always there and witnesses are always there to say it was self-defense. If somebody got out of pocket, they did something wrong to somebody, they get hung. The Wild West is it's something about that time that it's intriguing. It really interests me. You know, I like those kind of films. So we're gonna get up on out of here, guys. Again, fam, go to Twitter. On X, team at Team YouTube. Team YouTube. Let them know about the situation and whatnot. I'm gonna see what they're saying on the back end. See what's going on behind the scenes. I already sent out my counter notifications and whatnot. I don't like the fact that YouTube make it so easy for people to silence people. I really cannot stand that, man. That ruins platforms, man. There's a lot of platforms and content creators that are new that get their first copyright claim and they don't know what to do. They don't know nothing about fair use. They don't know their rights. And they end up getting their channels terminated because they thought they did something wrong. They're not educated. I'm educated on this topic. So that's why I don't back down to stuff like this. You understand? What Fumi did is going to only jeopardize her own platform. Because if the videos get restored and they're back online, guess what I'm doing? Nothing but content on Fumi. Every single video will be about Fumi now. You know why? Because the videos were restored by YouTube. And if she filed another copyright claim, guess what YouTube is going to do to her? When I tell you, Fumi, I've been through this and I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm talking about. It would be best for you to retract those claims. It makes no sense to abuse other YouTubers with copyrights when they didn't do nothing wrong. You're making the viewers angry. And when the viewers are angry, they won't support you. Trust me, there are people unsubscribing from you right now. And the word is going to spread. More people are going to know. And you may end up losing people that are actually ones viewing your platform, because just because you got 900,000 subscribers, it doesn't mean that 900,000 subscribers are watching you. You understand? Most of them don't even watch you no more, because if you have over 800,000 subscribers, you should be getting 800,000 views every time you post a video. You're not getting that. So that means there's a pool of people that are viewing you. If you lose that pool of people that are viewing you, your watch time hours go down, your earnings go down, your viewers go down. If you disappoint the viewers, they will deal with you. That's why I'm always thankful to the viewers that rock with me. I shout out all the new subscribers that subscribe to the platform, that take the time to view the videos. All the OG viewers that have been rocking with me from the beginning. Salute to all of y'all that have been rocking with the platform. Um, yeah, man. Hey, this situation, man, very, 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 very stressful, man. Very stressful. And again, guys, if I'm going to escalate this thing to the next level of a lawsuit against Fumi for damages that she's causing me and my family with this false takedown notice stuff, let me know in the comments if you want to pretty much support that and contribute towards that, because I will look into every possible details concerning that matter, and she will be dealt with accordingly, legally, because I am tired of people abusing people with this takedown notice and they get a slap on the wrist from YouTube. So if you people want to financially support a GoFundMe effort to file a lawsuit against Fumi for this copyright abuse, then let me know in the comments when the video is over, and I'll start up that GoFundMe and we'll let that thing rock out, and I will get a hold of a copyright attorney and I will talk behind the scenes with said individual, and we will deal with her accordingly for damages that she has caused me during this time. Do you understand me? Because the level of stress that I got to deal with, the losses financially that I got to deal with, videos being taken down wrongfully, viewers asking me where my videos are, YouTube deleted your video, and I'm like, you're messing up my investigation. My investigation is being messed up because somebody don't like my criticism. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all all for stopping by and doing what y'all got to do. I'm gonna do what I got to do behind the scenes. Just that I got a lot on my plate, guys. A lot of things. Those of you who know my situation, those of you that I communicate with behind the scenes, you know what I'm dealing with. So, you know, it's like I can't even get a break, bro. It's like I can't get a break. I can't get a break, y'all. This happening, that's happening, this happening. Now this happening. I'm like, bro. Too late to go. Man, you don't understand, man. I don't know if y'all could have read my mind. I was literally saying it's too late to go get a drink. That's crazy, man. I literally looked at the time. I'm like, it's too late to go get a drink. It's not New York, bro. It's not like in New York, bro. I used to be able to um, get my Heinekens instantly, do what I need to do. It's like, but I stopped all of that, but I can use a drink right now, fam. Like, seriously, I can use a drink right now, because when you're dealing with this type of stuff, man, it really it stops your momentum. Because I was supposed to go live early this morning. I was setting up to go live, and I noticed my videos was missing. 2 videos was gone, and then I refreshed the page, and then I got this notice from YouTube. And I already know what that notice looked like because I got it many times before. And I looked and I saw who it was, and I was like, wow, Fumi did this? I can't believe this, bro. Can't believe this. That's why I want you guys in the YouTube community to know, because I don't want you guys to be in the dark concerning this matter and you're wondering what happened to Ringo TV. And this is the same way how Ashley got unalive. Everybody's trying to figure out what happened to her. Y'all should be concerned about what's happening to me right now. I'm alive. I don't know what that woman is planning. I don't know what she's doing behind the scenes, what her motives are, but it's evil. You know? Yeah, I'm on to something that they don't like. That's why they're trying to silence me. There's something that I've said that maybe they got contacted by the FBI. Maybe something's going on behind the scenes. Maybe they fear going to prison. I don't know. I'm just speaking the truth, you know? But don't try to silence me for my thoughts and my opinions, you know? So guys, again, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Shout out to everybody on the 9 to 5 that tuned in. Those of you that be at work. Shout out to those of you that are at home just kind of chilling and you just got off work or whatever the case is. Shout out to all my truckers, you know, UPS, FedEx, DHL, United States Postal Service, Amazon. Shout out to all the Amazon workers that are on the road during the late hour. You know, drive safe. Salute to everybody that's on the road doing a road trip. Those of you that are in your trucks traveling, state to state. Shout out to you for tuning in to Ringo TV. Drive safe. If you feel tired, make sure you go to the rest stop, chill for a bit, get something to eat, get a coffee, whatever the case is. Just kind of sit back and just drink your coffee, get yourself situated so you can head back on the road safe. We don't want you out there falling asleep at the wheel. I know that happened to many of you, and you probably still wondering how you alive. It's God, bro. God is the one that was driving your car when you fell asleep. I know a lot of y'all fell asleep at the wheel while you were driving, and you woke back up and you were still driving, and you were like, what the heck? That was God that was driving that car. So let's not let God drive again. Let's get that coffee. Let's wake up. Let's get some rest and then hit the road. Right? Shout out to everybody in the fire department, police department, everybody in the medical field, all the teachers, school bus, transit, everybody in construction, all the electricians, plumbers, everybody out there in the skilled trades industry, fashion, retail, food industry, the valet workers, the doormen, the hotel workers, everybody at the airports, the pilots, everybody out there that tune into Ringo TV, man. Appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? Deeply humbled. It's just, you don't know how grateful I am to have been able to do this work and do what I love, which is just do content and see people engage with it. I love doing these kind of stories where I'm able to solve crimes and see justice come. It's amazing to do. It's something that keeps me going. So I'm gonna get up on out of here, guys. I'm gonna get something to eat, watch a movie, and do what I gotta do. So my final words to Fumi. What you did was wrong. Um, you should be ashamed. Um, what you did, I would never trust you. Um, it's unethical. It's not sportsmanship. It's bad sportsmanship. You should never try to silence another YouTuber because you don't agree with them. Even if you don't agree with me or I don't agree with you, I would never resort to doing that to you because I know that your YouTube is your business, it's your livelihood. I would never try to silence you to try to get your channel terminated. I don't do that type of stuff. That's wrong. Right? So It's just something for you to think about. And to all you other YouTubers, I want you to think about that too. Do your content. Provide content for the YouTube community. Don't resort to trying to silence other YouTubers because you don't agree with them. If you don't agree with me, make a video. Make a video. Don't run to YouTube to abuse their system, because YouTube have a way of giving back that same karma. And when YouTube give you karma, trust and believe you're going to learn your lesson. So that being said, peace and blessings to y'all. I'm out. Peace.